Well, hello everyone, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode, and welcome also to Fogland, home of the silhouetted shape. It's ridiculous, I never see it this foggy out here. Why is it suddenly all weather out here all the time? Well, enjoy the views within 50 yards, I guess. Yalms, sorry, whatever. Anyway. It's fine. This will just hide our actions from the Empire who's not watching out here. Has he truly recovered from his I talked to you about this already. Hien, let's go. Hien is, if nothing else, an optimist at heart. So, you too have heard of the Nodum. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in a Nodum. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to... Sorry, I saw standing twice in the sentence and it kind of threw me off. I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Cyrana's told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people still participate in the coming Nodum. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let's head north to Mol Ilo, where Cyrana and her people have made camp for the season. Sounds good. I will head right there. Will the fog still be here when I arrive? Place your bets. I bet yes. It is a lovely open plains area, though. We've not really had one of those ever. Just kind of a new biome type. With really spooky Marlboros. Goodness. Also, this place is very large. Takes a while to get where you're going. Hey, team. Who's ready to mispronounce words? Cyrana came all this way by herself. She's braver than she looks. The beasts are never far. I saw more than a few stalking us as we walked. Truly, these lands are fraught with peril. My friends, I give you Mol Ilo. The Khan of this, I think it's just Khan of this, or the Khan. You know what, we'll find out when someone says it in a cutscene or something. The Khan of the tribe, Temulun, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Lead on. I'll let you do the talking. So that I don't say all the names wrong. You might also say names wrong, but probably not. You've been living out here for a while. At the very least, they like you already, and I'd like the chance to make a good first impression by not talking. Yep, still foggy. It is nice in its way, I guess, but... Come on, man. I'm told you have a knack for making excellent first impressions, Derman. Why don't you lead the way? But you were gonna talk, and I was gonna... Okay. For all the grand promises my lord Hien has made, it would not do for us to falter now. We must earn the Mole's blessing. I agree. It's smaller and more cozy than Reunion. And it's that music I hear. It's strange, but somehow comforting. Tell you what else is comforting? These sheeps. I want to look at these sheeps. Look at these sheeps. I love them. Who knew that all sheeps really needed to be just sort of perfected in cuteness was a little curly tail. And a little curly nose. It's so obvious once you see it. Anyway, introductions. Here we are. Oh, it's you. Where are your comrades? Did you find Hien? I did, and they're supposed to be behind me, guys! This is a weird first impression we're making, but hi, I'm Derman. Sorry about all the names I'm about to say wrong. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
And that's why I'm glad you're talking.
You found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans, too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
Before the fog rolled in.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
See what I mean?
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
I am confused.
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
I guess that part's true. Sorry again for all the words I'm saying wrong. Although, fun opportunity to sort of like mention just an aspect of Mongolian language that, or just a tiny little bit of it that I seem to have picked up along the way. So the word nadam that they've been saying here, or nadam, because like it's clearly a very strongly stressed first syllable. An aspect apparently of pronunciation of a lot of Mongolian language is unstressed syllables. So you know in the word nadam, after that very long stressed na, the dam is kind of like almost skipped over, like a dm sound, like nadam. apparently that's an aspect of Mongolian language frequently. Like, you will more often than not have words with lots of syllables and vowels, but you will only stress the very first one, and all the rest of them will sort of just be unemphasized and just almost skipped over. So, like, if you have like a word like atap, A-T-A-P, it'll be said like atap or something like that. It's really cool. Like, it's a language very unlike any of the other ones that I've like dipped a toe in trying to kind of like understand and get just really, really basically familiarized with. Not like actually learning it, just like learning the 101 level like Wikipedia dive type things about. Again, highly recommend looking up, and sorry that I can't replicate any of the pronunciation of stuff around here. Granted, sorry, we're just going on a ramble here. Lots of the Aura dragon-scaled type folk who are meeting out here, there are many Aura folks who have more Japanese-based naming. A lot of the folks who are kind of in that undersea village down there, the Rhine, I can't remember how they pronounce it, their names are much more Japanese language inspired and based. But this group out here, the Zela, are much more Mongolian based. So it's not entirely Mongolian with this species in 14, but just the ones out here. And their names are cool, but hard to say. How confident and bold in speech he has grown. More and more he reminds me of his father in his youth. Although I have spent much time with them all, I have yet to fully grasp the nature of the Uktun and her insights. That they value the chance encounter and the potential fortune it brings, however, is plain. Let us try not to disappoint them. I do try. I guess we'll have to beat some strong opponents to win this Nodum. But that's good, isn't it? I mean, if they were easy to beat, they wouldn't be worth taking back to Doma, would they? That does make sense. Good logic there, Lise. Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in the Nodum. Though I still fear our chances grim, I'm grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. Oh, well, lay it on me. What do you need? I'm here with not much else to do but help. Cyrena would impress upon you the gravity of the path you walk. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey into the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so must it be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. You seem surprised at our reaction. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles, therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You've been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast might be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure that the others would be glad for your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, Lise? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Cyrena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. We are on the job. Basic tasks that involve delivery of foods to various places? This is my speciality. Hien. What do you need me to do? Shall the Gulo Gulo be so easily lured to the slaughter, I wonder? Word of advice. Our quarries want to avoid the Zala and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Dermin? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? I am in. And you're going down, King. Not yet, King. Then it is settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. He's an energetic one. The rules are simple. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. You have but a limited quantity of bait. Use it wisely, Dermin. Seek places far from men and near water. Far from men and near water. I'll go looking. I found some good spots so far, but none of them near water yet. Wait. This looks more promising. I see a river. Yes. Near water? Check. Far from men? Check. Let's see. Few Gulo Gulo can resist the lure of delicious, tasty entrails. So they tell me. Oh! You are Gulo Gulos. I see. Yipes. Alright, well, didn't know I was gonna be fighting 3 of you at once. Doesn't entirely seem fair. Maybe that just means I found a very good spot to place the lure. I'll get out of here. Go on. Excellent. Well, that wasn't a Gulo Gulo, but maybe the meat's still good. We'll find out. And yeah, of course the fog would go away just as the sun was starting to set again. Just, of course. I can't win out here, Gosetsu. Except for this contest, which hopefully I am about to win. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulo Gulo. I slew more in numbers than that, but... Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Dermin... I slew like 7 or 8 things, but, most of them weren't Gulo Gulo. With the meat of 4 did he return. Congratulations, my lord, you are the victor! Oh, and there you have it. I shall try to not let it go to my head. I know better than to expect the hawk to show his talons on a whim. Nay, when the time comes, I expect you will prove yourself more than my match. That is true. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mol Ilo forthwith, or Mol Ilo. I don't know. And let us have Dermin present our meat to Serena. Probably Mol Ilo. We'll go with that. And mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zala cuisine? Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. You'll have to tell me more about it later. I want to find out how everyone else's tasks are going. And by everyone else, I guess I mean Lise. Lise, how are your tasks going? Where are your tasks going? Where are you? Lise. Yo, Lise. Lise. For real. I'm so curious. Wow, you really wandered off, huh? Fine then, keep your secrets. She should be impressed when she sees the quantity we brought. Such kindness and generosity they've shown not only my lord, but us all. Victory in the Nodum will be our fitting repayment. I hope so. You are returned, Derman. How was your hunt? Pretty good. I mean, I lost, but together, pretty good. Few things should impress Serena more than a sack of blood-soaked meat taken from freshly slaughtered gulo-gulo. My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. I would love cooking tips. Later on. I'm still learning myself, you see. Not very high level. On the cooking front, I've kind of been slacking in my training. In my defense, I've been very busy. If you wish for employment, Serena has a suggestion. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbe? He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. I am on it. Y'all coming too? Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with Gosetsu at greater length, and learn more of our countrymen's plight. Yeah, maybe y'all should do that, actually. Y'all probably have much to catch up on. Dorbe, have you seen Lise? I wanted to see how she was getting on. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Oh, she's just very far away. I see. Okay. I'll go find her. Pardon me. Lise. Are there any... Ugh, no. You are not Lise. Lise, are there any chores I can help with? Oh, Derman. Are you here to help too? Great. So, I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, huh? I'm on it. I am here to help. With the gathering of dung for the fires. Oh, hello there. How do you do? Quite reserved. You, boisterous one. How goes the gathering? Traveler, I'll not lose to you. I shall find 3 times as much dung as you, at least. I believe you. You're more practiced than me. But then you'll also have to carry 3 times more than me. So I kind of feel like we'll be even in the end. There we go. Actually, let's check in with y'all here. I cannot seem to find any dung here. Maybe somewhere else? Oh, you're Lisa's friend. Are you here to help us too? I am. Are you taking a break? It is a nice view. But I've got another impromptu contest to win, apparently. With the boisterous one. All right, Lise. I have done the gathering. Well, have you found your chair yet? Seems I have. It is what it is. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. I did. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the Maul move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens come the rain which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh which nourishes the Zela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages. And all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him. To take him back, because his nation's more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it, and maybe the things, too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine, but it's important to Hien, and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to the Elder Gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation. Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbay's waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Cyrena know how we got on? You got it. Cyrena, we gathered so much dung you won't even believe it. Welcome back, Dermin. Did you speak with Dorbay? Well, well. Then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu. Sounds great. Despite my previous chores, I'm quite hungry. All tuckered out.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
Sorry, I was practicing my sneaks.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Food's ready, by the way. Let's see, no secrets between comrades, eh? Shun, was it? So long as we win when it counts. We're still sort of making a first impression around here. Let's be nice.
Quite right. Which makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
Well, surely I must have some secrets. Let's see. I've got a crystal blessing. That's not really a secret. I do have the Father of Dragons in my pocket still, I think. Midi, are you still... I still have Midi, right? I assume so. I don't know what else Midi's up to. I must have some secrets still. Ugh, that was just what I needed. Oh, good. I'm glad you got in naps. Was the food to your liking? Good, good. A new beginning lies beyond the horizon. We have but to seize it with our own two hands. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time bleh. Very bad. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the Mall? Well, I'll tell you what better time. Friday. Friday would be the better time, because that's when we're gonna do it. Spoilers. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you Friday for some more Stormblood. Again, sorry for the shorter episodes. I just got less time for recording this week. Anyway, do take care until Friday, and goodbye.